Sat Nam, happy Martin Luther King's Day, happy Aquarian Age. I want to talk to you about one of the quotes I love. It's up on my Instagram from him, and it talks about us being in this dark night, and that we in humanity, the struggle is giving us the creativity we need to rebirth ourselves, to actually dream that dream of freedom and love and equality, and have the genuine creativeness, because it needs a new mind here. It needs new creativity to birth the society that can truly be there for each other, regardless to our race or our religion or our sexual orientation. I want to lean in to the Aquarian Age too, and how people such as Martin Luther King were setting the stage. They were speaking of the healing that the Aquarian Age would bring. Would we get to it? Not really, not in his time. However, he was initiating the awakening even then. I want to give you a timeline. So when we change an age, right, it's over 2,000 years. So it is a process of even beginning to feel it. So the harmonic convergence actually started in the 80s. So of course in the 60s, people that are enlightened, people that are wake up, that doesn't mean they're perfect, but it does mean they were feeling the impulse of God already then. Even like somebody like the Christ, 2,000 years ago, already feels what's not working in the Piscean age and the call of the Aquarian. So that is a part of the magic of what we are in, because we're in it. So in the 80s, that harmonic conversion really started ushering a heavier dose of opportunity. What it meant was people started to talk about light workers and chakras and meditation more. And we moved into the 90s. And then finally, 2012, we had this whole awakening around the solstice. And then in 2020, when we had this huge awakening on this solstice last year, when our planets of Aquarius are coming together to wake us up. Saturn, Jupiter, right? Coming together and knocking on the door of the soul and saying, it's now, it's time. And the energy that happened in December of 2020 is moving now into this year of 2021, and it's palatable. Something's different. One of the things that's different is the Divine Mother and the Heavenly Father, that strength of love and light has moved a step closer. So what we're feeling, do you feel it? I feel like everything I teach is more potent. Every meditation is more strong. And what it does too is it really affects the hearts of all humanity. So people who have not sought God's help, and that's what we do, we need. It's one thing to go, okay, you're kind of white privileged and you're kind of fucked up, which is true. But that gives a very stuck, what am I supposed to fucking do with that? Now, with this step closer of God's love and understanding, people are starting to realize, oh my God, I can ask God for help. God, show me. God is closer than the close, wanting us to be kinder, more understanding, and open up to new solutions. Also, open up to being able to really, really hear each other, compromise, build, love, and create a new set of rules, a new society. That's what we need, and that's what we are doing. One of the biggest things that we learned in COVID and all the political struggle, all the colors that it had, oops, I have a sticker here, is that, sometimes even people you thought you really knew and loved, right? They have a different opinion of you. We don't want that to be the reason that we divide and hate. No more can I, Marcia Mahanrajkar, let you having a different opinion make me not be able to see you, love you, and learn from you. So that will be part of the impulse of energy as we move more into this very, very potent year. We are moving towards a very, very high energetic on inaugural day, when we put our new president in office, and that is going to be Mars and Uranus sitting right on top of each other. So Uranus is surprising, Mars is pretty warring activity, and they're both in Taurus at 6 degrees. It's going to be, can we receive that the human heart is worth more than anything else. Our value as people is so important, and we must, as the people, come together beyond politics, beyond a president. We got to learn. One person in the White House or the right senators honestly has very little power when you've got a mass of people that are in chaos and in pain. So we're talking to us, right? So we want to use this energy to find the value of knowing our soul and connecting with God on a deeper, more productive level. Also, to really awaken that our job is in the day-to-day life. It is in the people's interaction. It is what you say when you're buying food, when you're mailing something, when you're teaching and healing, when you're eye to eye, when you see injustice, to handle it right then and there. It really isn't handling our pain by Instagramming, okay? And make no mistake, I don't feel like my sharing my heart with you is a huge thing for you, except for I'm with you. What the huge thing is that maybe you hear this and you realize the importance of assisting somebody that's right there in front of you, helping, being open, learning. When you're being fucked up and somebody calls you on it, listen, open your heart. My pinky promise, let's pinky promise. We're going to be more open to, on a personal level, being the best citizen of the light that we can be. Anyways, there's so many great quotes. If you haven't listened to Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech in a while, do. It's more true now. Ooh, I know I'm right because I'm getting gob bumps, even on my shins, and they're covered in my little sweats. Really listen to a beautiful soul that is really holding out for us. He's holding out that we are good and that we can wake up and that we do want to be linked arm in arm with all of our brothers and sisters, whether we are white or brown or red or whatever we want. I'm a little bit of beige and pink, and I'm fragile, and I'm a human woman, right? And I want to link together with your wisdom and your love, and I want to learn to be a better woman, to be more in service to God and freedom. Sat Nam, I love you. We have so much good stuff on Inauguration Day. We're going to have a sound healing for peace. And on Sunday, next Sunday, we're doing the long Ekankar, the morning call that is Ekankar Satnam. Ekankar Satnam Siddhiwa. Hey, Guru, pretty simple. But it is a powerful chant that you do for a long time in a certain way that moves the energy through the chakras. That's really going to connect you to what keeps you in Martin Luther mindset. What keeps you in the Aquarian Age mindset is knowing Ek Onkar, one God, one creation. We're one. We are one people, one soul, one love, one. And the truth of that brings us great ecstasy and connection to love. That's some good stuff, right? Sat Nam, have a blessed, blessed day.